Now I love fan art, most importantly, Transformers fan art.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And yes, it's the only reason why I still use Twitter. Being blessed daily on my feed of some of the incredible fan art out there is a real treat. And in this video, I decided to cover some fan art of everyone's favourite Autobot hero, the big rig himself, Optimus Prime.
Si Optimum Prime!
Now I want to thank every single person who submitted their Optimus Prime fan art under my tweet. I was showered with so many Optimus Prime fan art designs, it was incredible. Now I wish I could cover every single design in this video. I think it was like 300 or 400 designs. There were so many, and if I included them all in one, then this video would be like 24 hours long. For those wondering, this is not a ranking video. To me, every fan art in this video is in a league of their own. They deserve their own tier because they're all fantastic, and I think that's how fan art should be celebrated.
Don't tell us about it, just do it.
And a prime example of that is this first design by ChanghisTuber, which is just wow, look at this futuresque style Optimus Prime. This feels like a Transformers series set on Cybertron. Of course, it borrows with the art style of Derek J. Wyatt, and I think the Transformers animated art style is just so underrated. I loved Ben 10 Omniverse. What Derek did with his art style was so incredible. God rest his soul, because he created some of the best Transformers designs, period, and he inspired some great Transformers fan art out there, and this is a prime, I can't say prime again, so many puns in this video, it's going to be insane. This is just awesome, and even better is Student Scissors made a 3D printed version of this. This is how incredible this fan design is. Wow, imagine creating fan art, and then someone who is that inspired by it makes a 3D printed figure of it and gives it to you. That's just awesome. That's what makes Transformers fans so awesome and great. This is the power of the community. This is how great people can be, and this just looks awesome. I'm begging, please, Hasbro, please give us a Transformers series in the style of this. This just looks so awesome. Same goes with On Nugget 1. I am a huge fan of the High Moon Studios video games, and this just takes that style and amplifies it. This is so awesome. I thought I was happy with my Studio Series Gamer Edition Optimus Prime, and now I look at this, I just want a comic or something with this art style. And this artist always puts great attention to detail in those accessories, not just showing the robot, but also showing the vehicle mode as well, which is just awesome. Of course, in the vein of that WFC design, which is, in my personal opinion, one of my favorite official Optimus Prime designs ever. And this really does compete with it. I'm sorry, dude. I think you've got some major competition now. Now, an underrated part of Optimus Prime is his fire truck mode. We need more fire truck Optimus Primes, and AAlldifferent here gives us that. And we even have Nemesis Prime right next to it as well. Really cool in those colours. I love this. I love his thick legs. He's a thick boy, and the fire engine is just so cool. I know Optimus Prime is always well known for being a truck, but I think he also works really well as a fire engine, and this is just a great example of that. I love this art style. I like how blocky the legs and arms are compared to the waist, which is a bit more thinner. Nice stylistic choice there. Whoa, look at this. We got Acacia Phoenix here going all out with this Optimus Prime design. I like how long the truck trailer is. Just look how massive that is. Very much borrows from Armada with that super mode. I really like that. That's really cool. Nice art style. I like all the descriptions you've given as well. He's 18 feet and he's 24 feet when he's in his super mode. Yeah, this guy's a menace. And also, he's got yellow toes. I like that. Optimus Prime with yellow toes is also an incredibly underrated feature. Now, look at this. This works with flames. I never understood fans who hated the flames on Bayverse, because I think when it's done right, which Bayverse did right, I think it can look really cool. I remember in the Season 4 ideas of Transformers Animated, they just slapped on flames on that Optimus Prime design, and it looked dull, it looked stupid. But this is what I'm talking about. This is how the flames can still work with future Optimus Prime designs. Yeah, this is an Optimus Prime design that's gonna get shit done. Whoa, we got a nice art style here by Anti100. Another fire engine. Woo! Fire engine Optimus Primes for the win. I love the shoulders. Look how wide and broad they are. They've got rockets as well, a nice little blade and everything. I love this art style. Of course, it's inspired by Transformers Animated, and you're going to see a lot of that in this video. Derek J. Wyatt really did inspire a lot of artists out there, and that just goes to show how incredible and how important that art style is. Whoa, look at this. As drawn by a ginger. Are you really Ginger, though? You better not be lying about that. I really love the bulkiness, and that Autobot insignia slapped right across that shoulder is really, really cool. And you got a little bumblebee as well. She looks really cute, really adorable. I like that you did a little size comparison as well. This is also a fire truck. Fire truck Optimus Primes, man. I mean, this is a cool looking fire truck as well. I can see that definitely applying to this, and you can just see the stripes that would work so well with this. These are the kind of Optimus Prime designs that are so kind of radically different, but they work because you can still recognize as the character. And yeah, this is just wow. Can we just get an anime in the future with this art style, please? Hasbro, please listen. Oh, we got another cool one here. I like this one by ChanghisTuber. Wow, we got all sorts of different stuff here. His grappling line, his fighting foam. Gotta love Optimus Prime with a foam.
Much as you'd love to give me a face full of foam.
Fire axe. I like how it's actually shaped like an actual fire axe as well. I like how you've done an evolution as well from Orion Pax all the way up to Optimus Prime. And his shoulders are just like, whoa. Whoosh. They're just extending like crazy. Whoa, damn. Chirino, you really gave Optimus Prime a hell of a booty. I like that. I like that. And fire engine. It's also a bonus. But then at the same time, I like the face, because the face to me, that's what stood out to me first. It wasn't the thick area. It was actually the face and the chest, because I think it looks really, really cool. All of this is cool. I like how he's got the circles on his legs as well. That's nice. But his face reminds me, of course, from WFC. And his chest reminds me of RID 2015, just a little bit. Yeah, I really like this. I like this design a lot. Really cool. You always do great, fantastic artwork, and it's incredible. Whoa, we got Compaculaaa here, and this Optimus Prime's got a bunch of sparkle going off here. I love this so much. So anime-esque, I love it. This is Star Optimus, and he's definitely a star. I mean, he's got stars written all over him. That chest as well is really, really nice. Nice art style. I'm going to repeat myself a lot, but yeah, this deserves its own TV series. Or at least, Hasbro, make a comic. Please, make a comic out of this. Whoa, we got a combination of almost every live-action Optimus Prime design here. This is by Chris Top. Age of Extinction Optimus Prime with the Rise of the Beast, the Bumblebee movie. Yeah, this is actually really cool. I mean, come on, Paramount. If you wanted to make both sides of the fandom happy, then that would have been your best bet. That would have been the best way to have done it. Whoa, look at this. Optimus Prime just went full-on Hellboy. This is by DeadEnd17J. And I like this. I really like this a lot. And that's an interesting vehicle mode as well. I mean, I'm sorry. I just can't take my eyes off his giant-ass hand. This is awesome. I love this art style a lot. You know, in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, where you got all those different versions of Spider-Man, I can just imagine this dude in the background there like, yeah, why you guys look all different? Why am I the only one with a giant-ass hand here? Also an awesome design is by DoeChops. Look at this. We got a regular mode and a super mode and a fire engine. I love this. You can see the inspiration from RID 2001, but it's so unique and brand new on its own. Once again, I love the regular mode. Super cool, but then it's just amplified with that super mode. Look at that. Using all of the fire engine accessories as part of that super mode. Really, really cool. I like the hands. Everything is so well detailed. I need a toy of this. I think I need a toy of this right now. Okay, HasLab, can we actually fund this? This is something I actually want to get funded. Please. Whoa, look at this art style. Okay, guys, I am not putting the fire engines in order. I'm pretty sure that's a fire engine. I could be wrong. Regardless, I'm not bothered. It looks absolutely awesome. He reminds me of Pepsi, but I like it. This art style by DogiDaDog is just wow. Look at this art style. Look at his face. His face is so cool. I love all of this. I need a comic in this style ASAP. Another cool art style is by DrawzFinite. Look at this. This is a really, really cool art style. I like that pose, the iconic Optimus Prime hero pose. It works so well. I would like to see an alt mode of this. You know, if you ever get the time, I would like to see what this dude looks like in an alt mode. And yes, it better be a fire engine. Whoa, what a beast of an Optimus Prime this design is here by AAlldifferent. Once again, I'd love to see what he transforms into and how he transforms into it. Look at the layers and detail all over this, and the Optimus Prime head as well is so unique and different, as well as the Autobot insignia. Kind of interesting take you took with that Autobot insignia there. The style of this is so awesome. Same goes for empanadartzz. Look at this, we've got another good layout of all of the accessories of this Optimus Prime. Seems like heavily inspired from Rise of the Beast mixed in with, of course, Bayverse with those flames. I like that truck mode from Age of Extinction, really nice. And the wheels being on the back like that is super cool. Nice, I like that. That's really badass. Whoa, also really cool is Familiar Assist. Once again, another fire truck. Nice art style. I like how on the top he's got the elite guard, and I like how the headlights are on the chest like that. I wish I could draw this grid, you know, honestly. I used to draw quite a lot as a kid. I had literally thousands and thousands of drawings stored, and I don't know why I stopped. When I see fan art like this, it kind of wants me to get back into the game and start drawing designs of my own again. Really awesome, great job, Familiar Assist. Same applies to Godofcreating. Look at this chunk of an Optimus Prime. Once again, I like how massive the proportions are on the shoulders and the legs, and then it all kind of like comes slim to the front. Really nice, giant ass gun. He is really big compared to a human. I think he may be a bit too big, but I know you've measured that well with the chest, so I don't think I'll be able to see his head if I'm looking up at this dude. But his smokestacks as well. Look at that. I just want to apply those smokestacks to his arms, and then he just starts blasting like Armada Optimus Prime. Ooh, cool art style by Greg25 I really like this artist a lot. I like their art style, and they always do interesting takes. It's very animated style, of course, and I like the proportion differences, and takes what Derek did and then it just transforms it a little bit by giving us a completely new take on Optimus Prime with his head design and the cannon on the shoulder. I can imagine this as well having its own Transformers series. Whoa, we got Stellar Leader Optimus Prime here with a really cool and interesting new design. This is very Star Convoy inspired. I barely recognized it at first as Optimus Prime, but then you look at it and you go, wow, this is a brand new refreshing take. And I like the vehicle mode as well, really cool. Reminds me of Transformers 1 Optimus Prime a little bit. Yeah, I like this a lot. I'm gonna repeat myself, we need a series. We need something bold and new, and I think this is it. This is runner-up. Whoa, we got Infinite Dynamite here, and I like this layout here. We've got the truck mode, and we've got the flatbed mode, and then we got him with his actual trailer. I like how you showed that. This is a nice Optimus Prime design. I like it. He looks kind of younger, this Optimus Prime, and he's got the smokestacks actually for a gun as well. I like that you've done that he actually turns his smokestacks into a gun, which is something we don't actually see a lot of in Transformers. Alright, next up we've got InkIllustrates, and whoa, look at these different versions of Optimus Prime here. I like the differences in colour scheme. Super mode and then his regular mode. I like that. I like the Autobot insignia as well. Has got flames on it. This is, wow, this is really badass. I like the detail on this. This samurai sort of Gundam kind of look we've got going off here. This is awesome. Well, look at this Optimus Prime. I like this. This is a good animated inspiration. I like this a lot. The truck mode as well is really cute. A nice, interesting vehicle mode for Optimus Prime as a Cybertronian. And that axe is pretty nice as well. I like this. I like this art style. This is really cool. Next up, we've got Kairito, one of my favorite artists on Twitter. I love seeing every new art piece from this artist. This is incredible. I like this combination of Rise of the Beast, Optimus Prime, mixed in with the, well, his own style, his own take. And this is what this artist is really good at, is coming up with brand new, unique designs, which I think honestly deserves a comic. Transformers Requiem, please Hasbro, please make something of Requiem. This design is just badass, and it deserves to be in a comic panel, you know, just having some action going off. That axe is huge. Look how huge that axe is. I like that you've taken inspiration of past Optimus Primes. Can't give this artist praise enough. It's just so cool. Okay, now we've got a great combination here by Crimmer King, who has combined so many different Optimus Primes. They've even shown us we've got War for Cybertron Optimus Prime, animated, Age of Extinction, and just wow, you are able to merge all that in one, and he looks so badass. I like how you've used the shoulders for War for Cybertron, the Age of Extinction around the waist and the arms and the legs with the flames and everything, and the sword, and animated in just the way how it's stylized. I really like this. You've done a fantastic job on merging all these Optimus Primes together. Okay, now this is so gothic-esque. I love this maxeralfa design of Optimus Prime. I like how the dark shades are really rough. This is really, really cool. Another great portfolio of this Optimus Prime with his cannons, with his axe, with his swords. He's got a truck mode as well, a badass menacing also looking truck. Like, I love this Optimus Prime, but he looks really menacing. Like, you do not want to see him on the battlefield. Now, another one of my favorite artists of all time is missocpus. I love their art style so much. It definitely needs to be implemented in a comic book. You know, I think so many artists out there deserve their own comic series, and this is a prime example of that. They have evolved their Optimus Prime throughout the years into something as the final result, the final stage that they are happy with, I think looks incredible. This is fantastic. I think all of your Optimus Prime designs prior are good, and this is just fantastic as well. This reminds me of an Armada style Optimus Prime, which is another reason why I like it so much. It's somewhat the Cybertronian mode that I always wanted for Armada Optimus Prime, because I love how the wheels are at the bottom and the way how the shoulders are so ample. Like the lining detail scattered throughout this entire body is just so cool. Those proportions are mental. This is a very youthful style of Optimus Prime. I love that face. I love everything. Okay, I know I keep repeating myself, but I love everything about this. Alright, now let's talk about Mosquito King's Optimus Prime. We've got both the regular and the super mode, and these are really, really cool. I like the giant ass sword this Optimus Prime has, and the way how the smokestacks stick out like that on the back. Oh, really cool. I like that chest. It's really, really nice design. And I like how when he's in super mode, the flames are on. The flames are scattered all over the body. This is cool. I like this. This is really, really sweet. Okay, now I wasn't going to include this, but I thought I would because NemeHex is such a great artist, and I can see this in the Optimus Prime colors. This is their Nemesis Prime, which is a great combination of RID 2001 and Armada, and I just thought I'd just include this because the design looks so cool. Giant ass toes that you can take from Armada or Bayverse, really, really nice. But the smokestacks on his arm, of course, a lot of great inspirations from that Armada. I like this. The truck mode as well is a very interesting take. I like how the trailer is coming over the truck. Great artist, always coming up with great designs. Another great design is by Polygon Flygon. I like this samurai star convoy style Optimus Prime. This guy means business and you don't want to mess with him. That's a cool axe design. That's an interesting axe that I've not quite seen before. And the chest, the way how it's all compressed is really, really nice. I like the anime-esque style. Really nice with the Autobot insignia in the background as well. Really cool pose. Really nice Optimus Prime. And he's got a lot of fins. He's got some really tall fins going off there. Now for a different kind of Optimus Prime where he's a helicopter. And this is really cool. This is really interesting. I just want more of it. I want more of Optimus Prime with unique modes just like this. Really cool, really nice. I like the battle mask. This guy is ready. Yeah, I mean, come on. Give us a helicopter Optimus Prime, Hasbro, please. Now, another one of my favorite artists that I see a lot on Twitter is primusibi. His art style is incredible. And just look at this. Optimus Prime as a gorilla.
Well, that's just Prime.
I like how the sort of bones are implemented on the gun, and I like the Autobot insignia. Of course, we're used to the Maximal logo, but I like seeing an Autobot logo on this, and his head design is so cool as well. I also want to give a shout out to his other design here. I like this, the giant Autobot shield. This is a cool, badass Optimus Prime profile. I want to play this in a game. Please. I want a video game where we've got this as a playable character. This looks so badass, so nice. We need Optimus Prime with a giant ass Autobot shield. Alright, next up is romainrevert, which basically does the Star Wars collaboration a lot better. This is the Millennium Falcon, but has Optimus Prime, and this is awesome. It took me a minute to forget that this was Star Wars. It's like, wait, hang on a minute. Oh yeah, this is Star Wars. Yeah, this would actually be cool if Optimus Prime could actually transform into something like this, but then he would be massive. So, but regardless, this is still cool. And that lightsaber as a weapon, that is really cool collab. I really like this. A great combination of both worlds. Another great fire engine Optimus Prime is by Ruby Nesso Convoy. Look at this. The detail is so incredible. I like that sword. I like the truck. The detail you put into the truck is really, really cool. He is just ready to fight. He's ready for action. I like his wrists. It looks like he's about to get some Wolverine claws coming out. Really, really nice. And that chest, the way how the windshield is spreaded like that. And this is just so cool. Also cool is Reese Mecha's Optimus Prime. I like how we've got this guy in a hero action shot here. Really cool. I like how the dirt is just coming up like that. This Prime, I wonder if any Decepticons' heads have been slain, because this dude is ready. I like the chest. I'm curious what he transforms into. I would love to see the alternate mode of this Optimus Prime. Another one of my favourite artists is Shanart here, a great portfolio once again. I like how the Matrix of Leadership is a combination of G1 but also the Bayverse. I like how they put that all together. It's like a shield for the actual Matrix. Nice touch there. I like this Optimus Prime. I can see the animated inspiration, but then also the Bayverse. A great mixture up there. He's got his cannon, he's got his axe. Nice to see him in a good action hero pose as well. I really like this. Okay, now we have someone to draw, and whoa, look at this. I like that pose. I like all these poses here. This is, wow, we need a Transformers series of this. This is awesome. It kind of gives me Armada vibes, but I know it isn't. It's just his hands that are like Armada, and his wheels a little bit, but this is really badass. Is this a fire engine? I think this is a fire engine. I could be wrong. I'm just judging it by the back, the wings here. Ladder turns into a blade. Okay, so it's a fire engine. The Autobot insignia reminds me of the Transtech design. I like that. That's really cool. This is awesome. Speaking of Armada, we have Starwasstolen's design, and this is just, wow, look at this. It's a mixture of Armada, but then also the war within Optimus Prime.
Sir, you're looking robust.
I like this. I like how he's got sharp fingers. He's got some sharp fingers going off there, and his toes, I like his toes. Really nice. I like this sort of war within Armada Optimus Prime. Cool. I like this proportion style of Optimus. I've always liked the fact that he's a bit more wider, a lot more spread is not the right word. I know what I mean. I mean, you all know what I mean. He's a brawler. Yeah, he's going to be smashing up a few Decepticons. Now we have Swashpickler, who gives us a regular mode of Optimus Prime, and then also his super mode. I like this super mode a lot. The Armada super mode head, you knew I would like this one without a doubt. Really cool. I like this slim look of Optimus Prime. This is really cool, and the smokestacks on the back remind me of Age of Extinction just a little bit. That chest area is super well detailed. You still recognize it as Prime, and this is a great example of that. I was going to say prime example again, but I held myself off because I've been saying that way too many times. Okay, now we just had a small prime. Now we have a wide prime. This is huge. Look at this guy. This is Optimus Pax. This is by TankpersonArtz, and it says it in the name. This guy is a tank. We've got his Energon utility axe, iron gravity blaster, flashlight mode. Oh, he's got a flashlight. Yes. I love this a lot. That is a menacing looking truck as well. What's his license plate? That says 11 Con. And this isn't even a super mode. This is just him. So that's how big his head is in general. Really nice art style. Reminds me of sort of what of a Samurai Jack and Johnny Bravo kind of art style. I like it. This is really cool. Now we have Teminus Artworks Optimus Prime, and I think the reason why I love this so much is that he allows Jesse and Walter White to cook meth inside of him. Look at that. That is the Breaking Bad van. I like this. The Wise Wanderer. Yeah, he's a wise wanderer, right? He goes out high in the desert, allows Jesse Pinkman and Walter White to create crystal meth. But he also spends time to admire nature and look at the birds. I mean, this Optimus Prime is a big softie, but he's also part of a drug empire, which kind of a bit sus, if you ask me. All jokes aside, this is awesome. Next up we have the TheCyberBunnie, and I really like this art style. I love the proportions on this Optimus Prime. I would love to see the full body of this dude. I would love to see what his legs look like. I can imagine him having some thick ass legs. This is really nice. I like this so much. How wide the chest is and the torso, the way how it all meets with the shoulders. So cool. This is really cool, and yes, I hope you finished this. If you have, let me know, because I would love to see this. Now another one of my favorite artists that I see a lot on Twitter is VinnieArtzAlot, and it's a fire truck, and this is badass. Look at this. Wow. Something refreshing, something brand new. This, Hasbro, listen to me, please. Look at this. VinnieArtzAlot knows what's next, and this is definitely what needs to be next in the world of Transformers. We need to bring back Optimus Prime as a fire truck, as we've established already many times in this video. But look at this art style. It borrows so much from Armada, but then it's so unique as well on its own, where it's just completely brand new. I like it. You can see every part of the truck. That's why I like so much. It just works. It's just a great design. What I'm trying to say is that every part has a place, and I really like that. I like it when you see that. And that face design as well is really cool and unique as well. Something bold and different, you know, not straight up giving us the fins, but giving us a bit of bulk to those outer fins. Now, I've noticed a lot of people saying, does animation count? A lot of people have submitted animations, and of course animations count. If it's fan art and it's either a picture or it's video, I'm going to include it, and I want to include a few animations here that are just incredible. And I want to start off with PhrogPacman. Wow, look at this.
Strong enough to be gentle. Treat us everyone's right till all are one. We are one.
The shading is so cool. Wow. All together as one. We've got 2024, 23, 86, 2007. Your animations are great. You really pay a great attention to detail to the lighting. Like, this shot right here is so photo real. It's so wow. That's what it is. It's just wow. And the same goes for Cosmikaizer. I mean, whoa. Look at that. That's so badass. Hasbro, we need an anime of this, please. Now, our next fan art animation is by Tron, who combines Transformers 1 and Transformers Animated and gives us the final intro shot of the show with all of the Transformers 1 characters, and it looks incredible. I would love to see the entire intro of this. That will probably take forever, but I will wait forever to see that. I'm just freeze framing it at the right moment so we can get a look at all of these characters. Wow. Such a great job of capturing that art style in animation, and yeah, really impressive. I love this. Now for our final fan art, we have Silly. I hope I've pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I've just butchered that. Look at this incredible Optimus Prime. We've got a regular mode and then a super mode. I like how he's got giant ass trailer shields on the side of his arms. The way how that Autobot insignia is placed is just so cool. The way how everything's just amplified to the max with the super mode. Really cool. Reminds me very much, of course, of Armada's super mode, but then at the same time being something completely unique and different. And that's what we like to see. Something unique and different. And this is just cool. I really like this. I like how we got a back shot as well. Really nice. Yeah, as I've said throughout the entirety of this video, all of these fan arts deserve a comic, a TV series, a movie in some regards. Just wow. Fan art sometimes can be 10 times better than official productions. Not knocking off what we've had. We've had some great official designs of Optimus Prime throughout 40 years, but it's just really great that fan art designs can really showcase Optimus Prime's potential.
Oh yeah? Well, watch this.
And there we have it, guys. You've just been blessed with some incredible Optimus Prime fan art designs. I want to thank every artist in this video for creating such incredible work, and I want to thank everyone who submitted their work under my tweet. I just felt guilty for not having an Optimus Prime fan art section on the ranking video, so I thought I would just do a whole dedicated video talking about it, because, well, Optimus Prime is such an important character, not only to me, but to so many people. You know, he has existed for 40 years now. It's just nice to see that people give their own takes, their own creative insights, and it just goes to show how much more potential Optimus Prime has as a character. So,
Until that day, till all are one.
yeah, I've enjoyed this. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you have too. Of course, if you want to see more content just like this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell to get all updates instantly. I will leave links to every artist featured in this video in the description box below. And yeah, this has been a lot of fun, guys. I've been Comodin Cam. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And until the next time, goodbye.
Highlight of orientation, right?